I went to get some laughs. Marion Davies here, Mr. Hearst's girlfriend on the left, thought to be by some the first zany comedian in Hollywood, was famous for her impressions of Eleanor Roosevelt, the president's wife, and also silent screen actresses. And Charlie Chaplin, very good. It's interesting that you recognize him without his bowler hat and his mustache and such. That was him playing the tennis racket, by the way. Adolphe Menjou on the right, first president of the Screen Actors Guild. Paul Block, publisher on the left. Jimmy Walker on the right, mayor of New York City that was later indicted for corruption. Mrs. Hearst, crossing her writing booth, sitting on the table next to her sister Anita. Hannah Hopper on the left, gossip columnist. A.P. Giannini, founder of the Bank of Italy, which became Bank of America. And John Gilbert, silent screen heartthrob with his wife Virginia Bruce. He didn't really make it to the talkie pictures, was better in the silent films. Claire Windsor on the left, Dolores Del Rio on the right. Dolores Del Rio, thought to be the most beautiful woman in Hollywood, who was Orson Welles' date on one particular Cafe Award evening. And Charlie Chaplin, lamely trying tennis, but Big Bill Tilden was the first American man to win at Wimbledon. Woman on the left, we believe, is Loretta Young. The one on the right, Carol Lombard at 19 before she married Clark Gable. Buddy Rogers on the right, actor. Vera Windsor on the left, actress. People smoked back then. The doctors lied to you and told you it was healthy. It's the reason for that big lawsuit. If you remember, hundreds of millions of dollars. What was it? Mr. Hearst behind the fountain that's underneath Casa del Sol, House of the Sun. Just above the West Terrace. Probably changing his mind, going to talk to his camera-shy architect, Julia Morgan, who did not promote herself. She created over 700 structures in her lifetime, and this only counted for one. Should count for hundreds here. She created over 700 structures, including a zoo here. That's Goofus, by the way. They brought in ice for him in the summer, in case you're worried. But she designed YWCAs, schools, private homes, civic buildings. That was high-tech for back then. Man-powered grasshopper gate. Mr. Hearst had you drive through the animal preserve to get to the top of the hill. The animals were fed along the side of the road so you'd have more of a chance to see them. Some of them are still roaming around. They couldn't round them all up. But most of them were donated to zoos in California and some sold when he was $126 million in debt at the height of the Depression in 1937. When Marion Davies loaned him over $1 million to keep the banks and creditors at bay. So he was able to sell and reorganize. This is an Udam, or Barbary sheep. Those still roam the hilltop. Once in a while you can see them from the road as you're taking the bus up or down. And zebra or zebra, you're more likely to see south of Hearst Castle along Highway 1. If you see a lot of cars pulled off to the side of the road, it's probably why. No more kangaroos. The zebras did not like the kangaroos. I think they were envious. They couldn't hop around. And unfortunately, the predators loved the kangaroos. So, Mr. Hearst, I've been very happy to know that you were here.